students, in today's session we are going to solve some problems based on the probability. So let's begin with this question number 1. From a bag of red and blue balls, the probability of picking a red ball is x upon 2. Find x if the probability of picking a blue ball is 2 upon 3. So here it is given that the probability of picking a blue ball is 2 by 3 and probability of picking a red ball is x upon 2. So we can say that the probability of picking not a blue ball, that will be 1 minus probability of picking a blue ball. So when we are writing probability of picking not a blue ball, that definitely that ball will be the red color ball. So we can write as probability of picking not a blue ball is probability of a picking red ball. So here we put the values. Probability of picking a red ball, that is equals to 1 minus 2 upon 3, where 2 upon 3 is nothing but it is the probability for blue ball. So when we subtract this, we get, after taking the LCM, 3 becomes 1 by 3. Also it is given that probability of picking a red ball is x upon 2. So we get an equation x upon 2 is equals to 1 upon 3. Now by cross multiplication we get x is equals to 2 into 1 by 3, or it is 2 upon 3. So here we can say that x is 2 upon 3. Let's take another problem. 2 coins are tossed simultaneously for 360 times. The number of times 2 tails appeared was 3 times number of tail appeared, and the number of times 1 tail appeared is double the number of times no tail appeared. What is the probability of getting 2 tails? So here we have given total number of outcomes are, that is sample space is 360. Now here the number of times 2 tails appeared was 3 times number no tail appeared, correct? So let the number of times no tail appeared is x. So we can say the number of times 2 tails appeared is, it is given 3 times, so 3x. Also the number of time 1 tail appear is double the number of times no tail, so no tail is x, so double of that is 2x. So we get the expressions for number of times 2 tail appear is 3x, number of times 1 tail appear is 2x, and number of time no tail appear is x. Okay, as we have the total number of outcomes are 360. So what is this? All the number of times the tails 2 or no tail or 1 tail appear is sum of all these x, 3x and 2x. It will become equal to 360. So we can write x plus 2x plus 3x is equals to 360. Now 2 plus 3 plus 1, that is 6x is equals to 360, or we can say x is equals to 360 upon 6 is equals to 60. Here probability of getting 2 tail is 3 times, correct? 3 times no tail appear. So 2 tail is 3 into 3 into 60, and whole, what is divided by this 360? This says the total number of outcomes. Before this we have to write the formula. Probability of an event is number of favorable outcomes upon total number of outcomes. So 3 into 60 is the favorable outcomes for getting 2 tails, and total number of outcomes is 360. So when we solve it, we get 1 by 2. So here we can say probability of getting 2 tail is 1 upon 2, correct? Let's do one more. A die was rolled 100 times and the number of times 6 came up was noted. If the experimental probability calculated from this information is 2 upon 5, then how many times 6 came up? So, as we have given, number of times the die is rolled is 100 times. Probability of getting this one 6 came up was noted and its probability is 2 by 5. So probability of getting 6 came up is 2 upon 5. Here, as we know that the probability of an event is number of favorable outcomes to the total number of outcomes. Okay, so after writing this formula we can write it as, let number of favorable outcomes of getting 6 is y. Okay, so here this probability of getting 6 came up is 2 upon 5 is given. So this 2 upon 5 is equals to number of favorable outcomes upon total number of outcomes, that is y upon 100. So here by transposing this we get the value of y, which is number of favorable outcomes, that how many times 6 came up. So 2 into 100, that is equals to 5y, or we can say 2 into 100 upon 5 is equals to y. Now this 5 divides 100 20 times, so we get 2 into 20 is equals to 40. So here we get that how many times 6 appear or 6 came up, that is 40 times. So in this way we can find out the probabilities for the given event.